top 10 self-made youngest billionaires in the world in 2025, under 40. Dropouts, dreamers, and digital dollar makers. Let's face it, the phrase under 40 used to mean you're still figuring life out. Maybe you're renting your first apartment, trying to keep your houseplants alive, or pretending to understand taxes. But for these extraordinary 10 humans, under 40 means private jets, billion-dollar valuations, and the type of Wi-Fi that probably never disconnects. Before we dive into the glitz and genius of these youthful money magicians, let's get one thing straight. Disclaimer: only self-made fortunes under the age of 40 are included. Heirs and inherited wealth are excluded. Ages and net worth reflect October 2025 data. Net worth fluctuates daily due to stock prices, valuations, and private tender offers. Lists are ranked from oldest to youngest. All right, seatbelts on. Let's count down the top 10 self-made youngest billionaires in the world in 2025. Number 10, Patrick Collinson, age 37.
Born on September 9th, 1988.
Citizenship, Ireland. Net worth October 2025 is $10 to $12 billion. Source of wealth, payment software, co-founder of Stripe. Residence, San Francisco, USA. Education, MIT, dropped out. At number 10, we start with someone who turned the headache of online payments into a billion-dollar empire. Patrick Collinson, along with his brother John, who you'll meet later, co-founded Stripe, the company that powers payments for millions of businesses worldwide, from small Etsy sellers to tech giants like Amazon. Patrick is the quintessential tech visionary, an Irish genius who dropped out of MIT to build a digital highway for global transactions. Stripe made online business smoother, faster, and less painful than trying to split the bill with friends after dinner. By 2025, Stripe processes billions in transactions every week, and Patrick's personal fortune sits comfortably north of $10 billion. So next time you buy something online, there's a good chance Patrick helped make that happen, and earned a few cents while he did it. Number 9, Taylor Swift, age 35.
Born on December 13th, 1989.
Citizenship, United States. Net worth October 2025, $1.2 to $2.3 billion. Source of wealth, music. Residence, Nashville, Tennessee, USA. Education, high school diploma. Yes, you read that right. A musician made this billionaire list. Taylor Swift isn't just a pop star, she's an empire wrapped in sparkles, heartbreak lyrics, and brilliant business moves. From re-recording her masters to reclaim ownership of her art, to selling out stadiums faster than most startups sell shares, Taylor has proven that creativity can be a business model. In 2025, with the Eras Tour becoming one of the most successful concert tours in history and record-breaking streaming numbers, Taylor's empire spans music, film, and even real estate. Who knew writing about exes could be so profitable? Number 8, Evan Spiegel, age 35.
Born on June 4, 1990.
Citizenship, United States. Net worth October 2025, $2.2 to $3 billion. Source of wealth, Snapchat. Co-founder and CEO of Snap. Residence, Los Angeles, California, USA. Education, Stanford University, BSc. Evan Spiegel took disappearing photos and turned them into a company worth billions. Back in 2011, Snapchat seemed like a fun app for teens, but now it's a social media mainstay and a pop culture staple. Spiegel became the youngest billionaire in the world when Snap went public in 2017, and in 2025, he's still innovating, pushing AR, or augmented reality, and AI-driven lenses that shape how we see the digital world. Fun fact, Spiegel married supermodel Miranda Kerr, so the billionaire life seems to suit him just fine. From ghost icons to ghost-level wealth, Evan's story is a reminder that not all fleeting moments vanish.
7. John Collison, age 35. Born on August 6, 1990. Citizenship, Ireland. Net worth, October 2025, $10 to $12 billion. Source of wealth, payment software. Co-founder and president of Stripe. Residence, San Francisco, California, USA. Education, Harvard University, dropped out. John Collison, the other half of the dynamic Irish duo, co-founded Stripe with his older brother Patrick. If Patrick is the visionary, John is the operator, turning ideas into code and chaos into systems. Stripe was born out of frustration. Online payments were too complicated. The Collisons simplified it with a few lines of code, and suddenly the internet economy had its fuel. Now, businesses in over 40 countries rely on Stripe for payments. The brothers' quiet genius, humility, and Irish charm have made them Silicon Valley legends. Together, their combined net worth rivals that of some nations' GDPs. 6. Ben Francis, age 33.
Born on June 4th, 1992.
Citizenship, United Kingdom. Net worth, October 2025, $1.1 to $1.8 billion. Source of wealth, founder and CEO of Gymshark. Residence, Birmingham, UK. Education, Aston University, dropped out. Ben Francis was just a 19-year-old pizza delivery guy when he started Gymshark out of his garage. Today, it's a billion-dollar fitness apparel empire worn by athletes and influencers across the globe. He didn't invent the gym, but he sure made it fashionable. From hustling on social media to building a loyal community of Gymshark athletes, Ben revolutionized how brands connect with their audiences. By 2025, Gymshark's value continues to rise, and Ben remains the humble British entrepreneur who proved that sweat equity can indeed make you rich. Literally. 5. Palmer Luckey, age 33.
Born on September 19th, 1992.
Citizenship, United States. Net worth, October 2025, $3 to $4 billion. Source of wealth, Oculus VR and Ondurl. Residence, Newport Beach, California, USA. Education, California State University, Long Beach, dropped out. Meet the man who made virtual reality, well, real. Palmer Luckey was a teenager tinkering in his garage when he built the first prototype for the Oculus Rift. His innovation caught Facebook's eye, and they bought Oculus for $2 billion in 2014. But Palmer didn't stop there. He founded Ondurl Industries, a defense technology company that builds AI-powered surveillance systems and autonomous drones. From gaming goggles to futuristic defense systems, Palmer's story proves that sometimes the kid playing video games in his room ends up designing the next generation of military tech. 4. Lucy Guo, age 31.
Born on October 14th, 1994.
Citizenship, United States. Net worth, October 2025, $1.1 to $1.6 billion. Source of wealth, artificial intelligence. Co-founder of Scale AI. Residence, Los Angeles, California, USA. Education, Carnegie Mellon University, dropped out. Lucy Guo is one of the few women on this billionaire list, and she's here by merit, not miracles. A coding prodigy and relentless entrepreneur, Lucy co-founded Scale AI, a company that trains and organizes data for artificial intelligence systems used by top tech firms and even the US government. She's the kind of person who sees the future and builds it. By her early 30s, Lucy has gone from hacker competitions to Forbes covers, proving that tech isn't just a boys' club anymore. When asked about dropping out, she famously said, "You can't teach hustle, and clearly, you can't teach billion-dollar ambition either."
3. Ed Craven, age 29 to 30.
Born 1995-96.
Citizenship, Australia. Net worth, October 2025, $2.5 to $3 billion. Source of wealth, online casino. Co-founder of Stake. Residence, Melbourne, Australia. Education, Bishop Druitt College. Attended briefly. From the land down under comes the man behind one of the world's biggest online casinos, Stake.com. Ed Craven, a young Australian entrepreneur, turned digital gambling into a global empire, partnering with celebrities like Drake and building a fan base that spans millions of players. His business thrives on crypto betting, live streaming, and digital entertainment, a mix that redefined the online casino world. Whether you love it or hate it, Ed's ability to spot trends, take risks, and scale fast has made him one of the richest under 30 entrepreneurs alive. 2. Alexander Wang, age 28.
Born on January 19th, 1997.
Citizenship, United States. Net worth, October 2025, $3 to $3.8 billion. Source of wealth, artificial intelligence. Co-founder of Scale AI. Residence, San Francisco, California, USA. Education, MIT, dropped out. At just 28, Alexander Wang is redefining how AI learns, thinks, and adapts, and he's doing it with the calm confidence of someone who knows he's building the future. He co-founded Scale AI, yes, the same company Lucy Gu helped start, a data infrastructure powerhouse that became the invisible engine behind today's smartest artificial intelligence systems. Scale AI's work fuels everything from autonomous vehicles to defense analytics to generative AI models used by OpenAI, Meta, and the US military. In short, if AI were the brain, Scale AI is the data diet that keeps it sharp. Born to immigrant parents who were physicists working on US defense projects, Alexander grew up surrounded by science, curiosity, and a belief in hard work. By the time most teens were learning algebra, he was already writing code and competing in national math contests. His mind was wired for precision, and his ambitions limitless. When he dropped out of MIT, it wasn't out of frustration, it was out of momentum. He'd already seen a massive opportunity. AI models were powerful, but only as good as the data they were trained on. Wang set out to fix that, building a company that could organize, label, and structure complex data at scale. By 2025, Scale AI has become a cornerstone of the global AI ecosystem, valued in the tens of billions of dollars, with contracts stretching from Silicon Valley to the Pentagon. Alexander is now one of the youngest billionaires in tech history, not just because he rode the AI wave, but because he built the surfboard. He leads his company with quiet discipline, preferring long hours in the lab over flashy headlines. Those who work with him describe him as obsessively focused, a rare blend of humility and hyper-intelligence. Now he's one of Silicon Valley's youngest billionaires, guiding the future of artificial intelligence with humility, precision, and the kind of brainpower that could probably outthink ChatGPT and debug it before breakfast.
Number 1. Shane Copeland, age 27.
Born approximately 1998.
Citizenship, United States. Net worth, October 2025, $1 to $1.2 billion. Source of wealth, founder and CEO of Polymarket. Residence, New York, USA. Education, New York University, dropped out. And at number 1, the youngest self-made billionaire of them all is Shane Copeland, the 27-year-old crypto prodigy who founded Polymarket. Now, in a world where blockchain buzzwords fly faster than memes, Shane did something different. He built utility. Polymarket isn't another get-rich-quick crypto project. It's a decentralized prediction platform where people can literally bet on the future. Want to know who's going to win the next US election? Or whether Apple will launch an electric car by 2026? Or maybe even how long a celebrity marriage will last? Polymarket turns these curiosities into tradable markets. Users buy and sell shares tied to real-world outcomes, using blockchain to keep everything transparent and tamper-proof. The genius behind it? Shane realized that incentivized truth works. When people have money riding on an outcome, they tend to research harder, think smarter, and act more rationally, creating what he calls a market for knowledge. Born in 1998 and raised in New York, Shane dropped out of New York University after realizing that the classroom couldn't match the pace of crypto innovation. By his early 20s, he was already coding decentralized applications and exploring how information markets could reshape journalism, politics, and even science. By 2025, Polymarket has become one of the most talked about Web3 platforms, regularly cited by journalists, traders, and analysts as a real-time barometer of public sentiment. It's even been used by media outlets to gauge public predictions on elections, policy decisions, and global events. Of course, the road hasn't been smooth. The platform has faced scrutiny from regulators because, let's face it, betting and blockchain are two things governments love to question. But Copeland's resilience and transparency-first approach have kept the company not just alive, but thriving.
At only 27, Shane is already standing shoulder to shoulder with the crypto elite, not because he cashed in on hype, but because he built something people actually use. He's become a symbol of the next generation of entrepreneurs, bold, innovative, and just rebellious enough to change how information and incentives collide. Not bad for a college dropout who turned decentralized betting into a billion-dollar playground, proving that sometimes the smartest way to predict the future is to build it yourself. The dropouts who never dropped the dream. So, what do all these billionaires have in common? Most of them dropped out of college. All of them took massive risks, and not a single one waited for permission to start. They built, failed, rebuilt, and scaled, proving that in the 21st century, age isn't a barrier, it's an advantage. From AI to music, fitness to finance, these under 40 trailblazers remind us that success isn't about luck. It's about the audacity to try something new and the persistence to see it through. Final takeaway? If you're scrolling through this thinking, I'm behind, don't. You're just getting started. The next big idea might be sitting in your notes app or your late night brainstorm session. So keep learning, keep building, and maybe one day you'll be on this list. Like, subscribe, and share for more inspiring billionaire breakdowns, money stories, and global wealth insights, only here on Rich and Fabulous.